WWE 2K26. MyRise needs a complete overhaul because the current story mode is basically unplayable garbage that insults wrestling fans' intelligence. The branching storylines are fake, your choices don't matter, and the dialogue sounds like it was written by someone who's never watched wrestling in their life. First major fix, get rid of the cringe social media integration nonsense. Nobody wants to see fake Twitter beef and Instagram stories in their wrestling game. We want backstage politics, real rivalries, and storylines that actually make sense in the wrestling world. The biggest problem is how linear everything feels, despite promising multiple paths. You pick different responses but end up in the exact same storylines anyway. True branching means, if I choose to be a heel, my entire career trajectory should change, not just some throwaway dialogue options. Character creation is another disaster. You spend hours making your perfect wrestler, only to watch them act completely out of character in every cutscene. The personality system needs to actually affect how your character behaves and what opportunities they get. Here's what would actually make MyRise incredible. Start in the indies like real wrestlers do. Work your way through different promotions, build genuine relationships with other wrestlers, and have your performance actually matter. If you're boring in the career progression is painfully slow and unrealistic. Nobody wants to spend 40 hours in developmental just to get a mid-card storyline. Fast-track the early stages and focus on the interesting parts like championship runs, betrayals, and legacy-building moments that actually feel meaningful. They need to ditch the linear progression completely. Let players choose their starting point. Want to begin as an indie darling in Japan? Done. Prefer starting as a college athlete getting recruited by WWE? Perfect. Maybe you want to play as a former UFC fighter making the transition? The story should adapt to your choice instead of forcing everyone down the same path. WWE 2K26. MyRise is going to be another generic creator-wrestler story unless they fix these massive problems that have plagued the mode for years. The current formula of starting in a high school gym and slowly climbing to WrestleMania is boring and predictable, but there are simple changes that could make it legendary. The real game changer would be adding consequences that actually matter. Right now, you can be a complete jerk to everyone and still get pushed to the main event. They need to implement a reputation system where your backstage politics, work ethic, and fan reactions determine your opportunities. Burn bridges with the wrong people and watch your push disappear. Character relationships need to feel real instead of scripted. Let rivalries develop organically based on your actions. If you keep interrupting someone's promos, they should remember and target you. If you help someone win a match, they should become an ally. The current system treats every interaction like it never happened. The biggest problem is repetitive dialogue and cookie-cutter characters. Every wrestler feels like they're reading from the same script with zero personality. We need unique voice acting, different motivations, and storylines that reflect each character's real-world persona and history. They need is actual branching storylines that matter. Right now, every choice leads to the same boring outcome. If I choose to be a heel and attack someone, that should create real consequences like getting suspended, losing title opportunities, or starting legitimate feuds that last for months instead of 1 week. Here's what would actually save MyRise. Let us customize our character's personality traits at the beginning. Are you a technical wrestler, a powerhouse, or a high flyer? This should affect how NPCs react to you, what storylines you get, and even your move animations. Add a reputation system where your actions actually build your character's legacy. If you're constantly cheating to win, other wrestlers should start calling you out. If you're helping rookies, veterans should show you more respect. Most importantly, Give us meaningful choices that create completely different career paths. One playthrough could be a company loyalist, while another could be a rebellious outsider trying to change the business. Here's what would save MyRise completely. Add multiple career paths where you can choose to be a technical wrestler, high flyer, or powerhouse, with completely different storylines for each. Let players create custom rivalries with any wrestler on the roster, instead of being locked into predetermined feuds. Most importantly, make championships actually mean something. Right now, winning a title is just another cutscene. Here's how to completely fix MyRise. Make it connected to the actual WWE universe where your actions have real consequences. Let players interrupt live shows, crash storylines, and create organic rivalries with established superstars from day one. Add multiple starting points instead of forcing everyone through developmental. Some players want to debut as a mysterious masked wrestler, others want to start as a cocky rookie, and some want to play as a veteran making a comeback. Most importantly, let storylines branch based on performance and choices. If you consistently put on 5-star matches, that should open different opportunities than if you win through cheating and interference. Most importantly, let players skip developmental entirely if they want. Some people don't need another generic training storyline when they just want to jump straight into dream matches against their favorite superstars immediately. Add meaningful choice systems where attacking someone backstage creates lasting rivalries that span months, instead of forgettable one-week feuds. Make championship reigns actually matter by unlocking exclusive storylines and changing how other wrestlers interact with you. Most importantly, integrate the full WWE roster throughout your journey. Let players interact with actual superstars from day one. MyRise needs a full 30-year career campaign, and it's the only way to create the ultimate wrestling experience that actually matches real superstar journeys. Think about what 30 years of storytelling could accomplish. Your character starts as an 18-year-old rookie making embarrassing mistakes in high school gyms. Spend years grinding through independent circuits, learning from veterans, developing your unique style and personality through trial and error. The early years should be about building fundamentals and earning respect. Mid-career becomes about championship pursuits, establishing rivalries, and becoming a locker room leader. Later years focus on legacy building, mentoring younger talent, and deciding when to retire on your own terms. Character relationships would have time to develop authentically. That rookie who debuted 5 years after you eventually becomes your greatest rival. Tag team partners naturally drift apart and reunite multiple times. Mentors become equals, then eventually people you surpass. Add realistic aging mechanics where your wrestling style evolves over time. Young high flyers become crafty veterans who rely on psychology instead of athleticism. Power wrestlers learn technical skills to extend their careers. Every phase feels completely different. Most importantly, major storylines get proper time to breathe. Championship reigns that last years with meaningful defenses. The backstage should be a fully explorable open-world hub, where you can walk around freely and interact with every wrestler on the roster. Imagine bumping into veterans who give you advice, overhearing conversations about upcoming storylines, or catching rivals talking trash behind your back. Here's what would make backstage incredible: dynamic interactions based on your current storylines and reputation. If you just won a championship, wrestlers should react differently than if you're on a losing streak. Some might congratulate you, while others plot to take your spot. Add political gameplay where you can influence booking decisions through backstage conversations. Pitch storyline ideas to writers, form alliances with influential wrestlers, or create drama that forces management to book matches. Your backstage relationships should directly impact your career opportunities. I remember back in the day, Most importantly, let backstage actions have real consequences. Start a fight in catering, and it affects your next storyline. Help another wrestler, and they might return the favor later. Disrespect a veteran, and they could sabotage your push. The backstage area should feel alive with wrestlers constantly moving around, having conversations, and reacting to recent events. This would create authentic wrestling drama instead of boring predetermined cutscenes that nobody remembers. This backstage freedom would make every career feel unique because your personality and choices would organically shape what opportunities become available instead of following identical scripted paths.